According to the U.S. Department of State, the United States-Brazil partnership is rooted in a shared commitment to sustainable economic growth and prosperity, promotion of international peace, security, and respect for human rights, protection of the environment and biodiversity, and strong defense and security cooperation. How do you characterize the state of Brazil-U.S. relations?
I think Brazil is following exactly this. President Bolsonaro condemns the distortion, the corruption of democracy in Venezuela. President Bolsonaro fears exactly the corruption system that took over the Brazilian democracy. President Bolsonaro is supporting our economic program, a liberal program, which is exactly to put the country cooperating, integrating the global economy. So we believe we are doing the right thing. We are condemning the totalitarian systems. We are trying to prevent that Brazil is corrupted in that direction, because there was a lot of corruption in the Brazilian democracy. And when we try to fix, they say we are a threat to democracy. No, we are a threat to a corrupt democracy. But what we are doing, I'll give you just an example in my area, economic area. So we switched it from a $5 billion deficit to a $40 billion surplus running the state companies. So this is a switch of $45 billion of annual corruption. So state companies were piled up. Pirates, private pirates, and bureaucratic robbers and political creatures of the swamp invaded these state companies, and they were stealing the Brazilian people. So we made a turnaround on the state companies, and we are going to privatize those companies. So they say we are a threat to democracy. How come? Because we are changing from a state-driven to a market-driven, removing corruption, opening the economy, reducing taxes. We are doing our job. We are not a threat to democracy. We are, as a matter of fact, reinforcing democracy, separating political power from economic power. They should never cooperate. The idea in Brazil is political power feeding economic power, and then they buying back political support with corruption. So they should be independent areas. This is the essence of democracy and market economies. So we are very, very comfortable with what we are doing, the road to prosperity.